Oh, in case you've not seen already, this car was fully submerged. 2 days ago, so New Year's, our apartment building flooded, and this car was, well, the water got up to over 8 feet. The car was completely under, and it was over 6 hours that it was submerged. So, the car is absolutely caked in mud, and it's riverbed, it's silt, so it's everywhere. Likelihood is it's in the engine, but for now we're going to focus on the interior, getting everything stripped out, and we'll give it a clean. It's ice. That would have been handy when we got evacuated. Okay, they may be able to save. So I think what we might do is work from the back and work our way forwards. It's also -2 at the moment, which is not ideal for being muddy and wet. Should be really satisfying when this comes up, but I'm also slightly terrified to see how much mud is going to be under here. Right, let's lift this out. That's going to have to get binned because it's plywood and it'll just rot. But you can see how much mud is in here. It's frozen. Oh my god, that weighs a ton. Oh. It's all ice. This is the downside to small cars. Obviously they're fun. Just doing anything in these small spaces is a nightmare. I think it might almost be coffee time. Right. Such thick mud. So normally when I've worked on this car, I've tried to save as much as possible and reuse things. But the issue that we found is when we got evacuated from the building, the firemen told us the likelihood is that this contains sewage. So it's just not safe to keep it in the car. Obviously I should really be wearing safety equipment, but we waded through it neck deep, so if we're going to get sick, we'd get sick. Ooh, a penny! Right, so next step, we're going to get the jet wash in here. You're probably thinking, why are you not going to pull the seats? Why are you not going to pull anything else? You'll see in the other parts of the video, there's just so much silt from the riverbed in here. Under these seats, it's about that deep. I can't actually find the nuts to get them undone to take these seats out. So I'm thinking, best thing to do, scoop some of the mud out, jet wash as much as possible. It'll be satisfying, so we're just going to do it. It can't really get any more water damage. So, as you can see, we've started one side. Look, it half makes the carpet not look that bad, but it's going to be done for. Just on a safety perspective, you don't want what was floating in that water in your car on a daily basis. So, yeah, we're going to finish off, do the other side, and then we can work on getting the chairs out and stripping the carpet. Really glad that I put my rubber floor mats in. Could have been bad if we forgot to put them in. Basically the water's going to sit here when we do get it in there, but we need it to be able to find where the bolts are. I need to drop the tank, we need to drain the holes. It's just all these bits, all these electrical connectors have obviously just disintegrated and given up, and then we've got some odd bits. But now that we've done this, we're going to try and drain it out a little bit, and we can see these nuts down here which will drop the tank off. You can see all the rainbow bits where I had spare oil in here, and that has also just leaked everywhere. Oh, it's going to flick me in the face. There we go. Right, so that's now draining. If you have a look under here. Look under here. These are going to be full of water. Filters are obviously going to be done for. Radiator, I did notice it was leaking, so I think it's been bashed about in a bit and it's cracked somewhere. Obviously any of these hoses that are oil hoses and things like that, they're going to have to get changed. Electrical bits, alternator. We did do a full electronic ignition on this. That's going to be done for. And also, yeah, anything, heater, brake servo. So yeah, we're going to basically pull the engine at some point, get everything out and just redo everything. So cold. Es un poquito frío.
Is that mud or coffee on your chin?
Both. So as you can see, snowing today, not ideal, because the plan today is to jack the car up, check the engine, see what's going on there. Oh, that's cold. We're going to get the rest of the interior out. First off, get this front seat, carpet, satisfying once it's out. Right, that's that. Gets this seat out. This is sad to see. Oh, you can see how much water's in that. I was going to save this seat, there's better ways of doing it, but we're just trying to get this out as quick as possible, so we're not bothered. Everything needs to be binned anyway. Someone swapped out the original retaining nuts for this with what looks like a Phillips. So I can't get to a Phillips because the frame of the chair is in the way. So I have no idea how they've got that in there. I hate whoever did this. Yeah, transmission tunnel's a bit rusty, but it seems like it's surface rust, so should all be mendable. All our speaker wires, which are done for here. A new floor pan on this side. Got a hole down the front. Okay, so we definitely need a new floor pan on this side. You can see, obviously, where the old bolt was in there. It's been torn up. I've just torn that up, but it was too easy. It needed to be welded anyway. And if we have a look down the far end, you can ever so slightly see some light coming through. That's because we've got a hole in the footwell. So yeah, some panels will need to be welded in. So we're about to drain the oil, and I know what you're thinking. Why's this guy got a load of Celebrations and Quality Street tubs to drain his oil? Because most of my stuff is either stuck at the house and can't go in, or washed out. So if you can see that there, it's just water pouring out. It's a lot of water. Oh gosh. So that was very not good. Not sure if you can see that, but that is just water pouring out. Obviously less than ideal. This is how I'm having to get under. Okay, this is slightly awkward to film this way, but we've now got all of the oil out. We've got the rocker cover off, which you can see here. There's definitely been a lot of water in here, just because of how, well, it's not covered in oil basically like it usually is. This is all now drained out. I don't know, I think these might be able to be saved. New pads, give them all a clean. I'm thinking the front subframe needs to come off anyway, just so we can clean the whole car properly, get it up in the air. The plan is now I can sort of give it a good clean, brake cleaner it out, get everything sorted. This has been filled up with oil temporarily, to plug the pool and stuff like that. Gonna leave it to sit. That oil can just obviously push the rest of the water out.